Number 56, what is the value of x in the equation log base 3 of 54 minus log base 3 of 2 equals log base 2 of x? So as a quick refresher on how to do logs, here's a little mnemonic you could remember. So if we say, let's say log base 2 of 8 is equal to x, we're going to rewrite this as an exponential, and here's the mnemonic you can use. So we're going to kill the log, so we're going to commit a murder, and then we're going to hide the evidence. So we're going to try to hide it by switching these two things here. And then we're going to rewrite the 2, but now there's an x up there, and that's equal to 8. And then from this, you can see x is equal to 3. So that's basically how we deal with logs. Now, for this particular problem, there are some properties of logs that we need to know. And what we're going to do here is, I guess I'll give you an example of some of these properties. So if I have the log, let's say, of a, and I wanted to add that to the log of b, that would be the same thing as writing the log of a times b. If I were to go ahead and do the log of a minus the log of b, that's the same thing as saying log of a over b. And then if I have, let's say, the log of a to the power of b, another way of writing that is to bring the power out front of the log, which is b times the log of a. And notice on these I didn't give you any base. So if there is no base written, it is implied that it is base 10. So let's go ahead and try to solve this now. So we're going to have log base 3 of 54 minus log base 3 of 2 is equal to log base 2 of x. So since it's subtraction, we can go ahead and use this second property, and we can actually do it because they have the same base, right? So over here they had the same base of 10, which means we can do the operation. These have the same base of 3, which means we can do the operation. So rewriting the left side, we're going to have log base 3 of 54 over 2, which is the same as writing log base 3 of 27. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually solve for this. So I'm going to do this mnemonic that I showed you up here. We're going to, I guess I'll rewrite it first. So let's rewrite this as log base 3 of 27 is equal to some number, we'll call that y. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to commit a murder, so we're going to kill the log and bury it. We're going to hide the evidence, so we're going to switch the 27 and the y, and then rewrite it. So it's 3 to the power of y is equal to 27, which means y is equal to 3. Now, the problem's not done, because this whole thing here is just this, which we just solved for, right? This, which is just log base 3 of 27, we just found as y, and we solved for y, so y is 3. So again, this whole thing is really just, that whole thing is really just y. So now we can rewrite this. So y is equal to log base 2 of x, but we have a value for y because we just solved for it. So 3 is equal to log base 2 of x. So I'll rewrite it with the log in front so it's easier to see. For those of you who are a little fuzzy on this, I need to review it. So one more time, we'll bury the log, hide the evidence, and then rewrite it as 2 to the power of 3 is equal to x, which means x is equal to 8. So our answer for this one is G.